Let me be honest. It doesn't hurt the most when someone disagrees with you. It hurts when someone cuts you off. You start explaining something, and suddenly someone jumps in. Bro, just stop. Let me finish. Did anyone ask you? No offense, but nobody's listening. Or that classic line, can you just be quiet for a second? There's a small laugh in the room. A few people look uncomfortable, and you take a step back. In that moment, one of two things usually happens. Either you raise your volume, or you slowly start shrinking. Next time, you talk faster, you jump in sooner, you defend your point harder, you try not to leave any silence. Because somewhere inside, you feel like you have to fight for space. But here's what most people don't realize. The first rule of power isn't to talk more, it's to speak with control. When someone fills every gap, when they respond to everything, when they can't sit in silence, people start hearing them as background noise. But the person who doesn't rush, who doesn't interrupt, who doesn't react instantly, that person feels different. Their presence carries weight. Silence isn't weakness, not when it's intentional. The person who can control their reaction can control the emotional tone of the room. Think about that. When someone tells you to be quiet, and you actually go quiet, not offended, not defensive, just observant. Something shifts. Now you're not chasing attention. You're watching. You see who's insecure, who needs to dominate, who's just loud, and who actually has authority. That's where the dynamic changes. And today, we're going to talk about that subtle shift, how your silence can become your strongest social strategy. The mystery of silence. These days, people talk too much. They explain everything. They justify every single thing. Robert Greene, in his book, The 48 Laws of Power, says, "The more you say, the more common you appear." Think about it. When someone asks you a question and you answer immediately, it's like you're their puppet, or like a robot repeating programmed words. You become predictable. But if you pause, just take a moment of silence, it makes people slightly uncomfortable, and it makes you unpredictable. Those are the people who earn respect, the ones others can't fully figure out. And when you speak less, every word carries more weight. Every sentence hits deeper. Next time you answer, pause for a moment, think, and then speak, like you're weighing it before you say it. And then only say what actually matters.
Tactical empathy versus being a people pleaser. One big mistake people make is seeking validation, like saying, "Do you understand?" or "right?" It's a sign of weakness. Voss, in his book Never Split the Difference, writes that you should use tactical empathy instead. Listen carefully to what the other person says, and then just say, "It seems like you're taking this very seriously." That's it. Then stay quiet. When you label others but remain silent yourself, people start seeing you as a high-value leader, someone whose presence carries weight, someone in control, someone they naturally respect. Royal presence, get up and posture. These days, culture runs on appearance, whether we like it or not. Law 34 says, "Be royal in your own fashion." If you want people to never see you as lesser, you have to set your own standard and level. There's no need to ask anyone for respect. Your dress should stop people in their tracks, sharp, perfect, and disciplined, as if you've taken care of every detail yourself, from shoes to tie, everything perfectly in place. It's not just about clothes, it's a signal of your standard and self-respect. When you carry yourself with calm confidence, people immediately understand that you are someone not to be ignored. Respect isn't asked for, it's felt naturally from your presence. Breaking the ignore loop. When someone ignores you or cuts you off, don't get angry. Voss, in his book Never Split the Difference, says that tactical silence is one of the most powerful tools you can use in these moments. When you stay completely silent and hold their gaze, calm, neutral, unreadable, they start to feel uneasy. Their words stumble, their confidence shakes. Sometimes they'll apologize out of discomfort or force themselves to give you another chance to speak. Remember, people only ignore those who allow themselves to be ignored. But when you make silence your weapon, people immediately realize that you are not someone to be taken lightly.
Valuing yourself and underestimate your own presence, people will treat you the same way, cheap. They'll ignore your words, take your time lightly, and the level of respect you get will be exactly what you've shown them yourself. As the saying goes, respect is earned, not given. And as Confucius said, respect yourself and others will respect you. When you value your silence, your presence, and your standards, the world naturally gives you the respect you deserve. I hope this made sense to you. If it did, make sure to drop a comment below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. We're not just talking here. We're helping you reconstruct your personality so you can fully realize your value and presence. I'll see you in the next video. Stay powerful, stay silent.